Gallipoli Centenary, Australia and New Zealand mark Anzac Day. Australia and New Zealand are remembering soldiers from the two countries who fought at Gallipoli in Turkey during World War I. An indigenous Australian didgeridoo player began the ceremony before dawn. The events throughout Saturday will mark the centenary of the landing of Australian and New Zealand Army Corps Anzacs at Gallipoli on Anzac Day. It is estimated more than 11,400 from Australia and New Zealand were killed in the fighting which followed. Anzac Day is arguably Australia's most important national occasion. Thousands of people from Australia and New Zealand are in Turkey for dawn ceremonies along with Princes Charles and Harry and a large number of international dignitaries. Australian Prime Minister Tony Abbott told a pre-dawn service at Gallipoli that Australian troops who fought there were the founding heroes of their country. Mr. Abbott said that Australian troops were as good as they could be in their time. Now let us be as good as we can be in our time. Paying tribute to his country's armed forces, New Zealand Prime Minister John Key said that his country has rarely been seen as aggressors, but that is exactly how they were seen by Ottoman Turks in 1915. He said that Gallipoli had become a byword for the best characteristics of Australians and New Zealanders, especially when they worked side by side in the face of adversity. Thousands of miles away in Australia and New Zealand, dawn services and other events were held on Saturday morning to mark the centenary of the landings amid tight security. They loved and were loved in return, were prepared to fight for their beliefs, were, like us, prey to fears and human despair, said Australian Chief of Army David Morrison in an address at the Canberra Australian War Memorial. It makes their sacrifice and their capacity to endure real despite the passage of time. More THA